In this lecture, I will share the definition and some more important points about a centrifugal force. First of all, let me share what is the definition of centrifugal force. For that purpose, let me take an example. Suppose a body is moving along a circular path. Due to inertia of direction, the body tends to move in a straight line. But when it is taking a turn, then an outward force acts on the body that does not allow it to take a turn. This outward force acting on the body away from the center of circular path is called centrifugal force. If m is mass of the body and if r is radius of the circular path, then centrifugal force is given as F is equal to m r omega square, where omega represents angular speed of the body. Larger the angular speed with which the body takes turn, more will be centrifugal force acting on the body. So this is the outward force experienced by the body while taking a turn. In order to have more understanding about the centrifugal force, let me take an example. Example is, suppose there is a turn on a road and some passengers are traveling in a bus. When the bus takes a turn, each passenger sitting inside the bus will experience outward force. We all have experienced this force when a bus takes a turn. So why we are pushed outward? It is due to this centrifugal force. That is why vehicles are advised to keep their speed slow while taking a turn so that less centrifugal force is experienced by the passengers sitting in the bus. Let's take another example of centrifugal force. The centrifugal force is used for working of a machine that is known as centrifugal machine. What is the use of this machine? This machine is used for separating substances of different densities in a mixture. How we make use of centrifugal force for separating substances of different densities? What do we do? We take a test tube in which a mixture of substances having different densities, that mixture is put inside this test tube, and this tube is allowed to rotate at very high speed. When this whole tube rotates, suppose it while rotating comes to this side, so each and every particle inside the tube will follow a circular path. When these medium particles follow circular path, they will experience centrifugal force. Suppose a substance particle is here, another is here, another. Each will experience a centrifugal force in outward direction. So, I have discussed earlier, centrifugal force depends on mass of the body. Larger the mass of the particle, more will be centrifugal force experienced by it. So the particles having larger density or particles having high mass will experience larger centrifugal force, and these will be collected at the base of the test tube, and lighter particles will be collected in the upper layer. As a result, we find after some rotations in the test tube, the high density particles will be collected at the base, and low density particles will be extra separated from it, and these will be in the upper layer. This is how centrifugal machine helps us in separating substances of different densities by making use of the idea of centrifugal force. That's all.